The key to a successful fit is preparation and starts with your subfloor. Firstly, ensure that your subfloor is completely dry, particularly if you've recently had it screeded. Ensure that your subfloor is completely free of foreign objects. If anything sits beneath the flooring, over time, the flooring will mold to these imperfections and develop something called telegraphing. This is where any lumps or bumps under the flooring begin to show through the top layer. Make sure that your subfloor is completely level and smooth, as we've said, lumps, bumps or depressions in the subfloor will again result in telegraphing. Before fitting, lay the packs of flooring flat on the subfloor in the middle of your room you are laying in for a minimum of 24 hours. Make sure that the temperature of the room remains between 18 and 27 degrees. When you are ready to start laying, the first thing to do is measure your room to ensure that you have an equal distribution of boards. You can lay the Aqualux range using either adhesive or our specific LVT stick down underlay. If laid onto adhesive, follow the guidelines within each pack or scan the QR code on the pack to watch the manufacturer's fitting video. We are going to use the stick down LVT underlay, as this means should you ever wish to replace your flooring, instead of having to remove the flooring and the adhesive, you can simply lift the flooring and the underlay in one go. The key to getting a straight fit is to take time when laying your first row. Firstly, decide which direction you are going to lay in, and ideally using a laser measure, mark a perfectly straight line across your room. Starting at one side, lay your first board, making sure that the edge of the board is perfectly in line with the marker you have made. Flex the board down onto the underlay to ensure that it fully adheres. Continue this process to the other side of the room, making sure that you follow your guideline. When you get to the opposite wall, simply mark your board using a sharp knife and straight edge and snap the board to fit. As you can see, the boards are quite flexible, so take your time and lower the board slowly from one end, ensuring that the board fully adheres to the underlay. When you come to your second row, align the corner of the board with the adjoining board, ensuring a tight fit, and lower out from this corner, making sure that the long joint remains flush the entire length of the cut. Continue this process until you complete your room. We would advise, as you proceed throughout your fit, to use a weighted roller and roll across each laid plank to ensure that the boards fully stick to the underlay or the adhesive and you get a nice tight fit.